Guys, I forgot that I bought so much stuff. I can't even remember all of it. So, this is my puffer fish tank. And right now it has a little LED light on it. As you can see, it's pretty lit up. You know, it's not as lit up as some of my other tanks, but I actually went to Lowe's, or I'm sorry, Home Depot, and bought, this is the light that has been on it. It's real thin. But I bought this light right here at Home Depot, and it was $14.99. Now, when I got it home, it had, let me give you a shot of the tank. When I got it home, it had this kind of light diffuser on it, and when I first plugged it in, it wasn't too bright. It definitely diffused a lot of the light. And in a fish tank, I don't really need my light to be diffused because I only need it to go in, you know, a 3 foot by 2.5 foot square area. So, let me show you what it looks like with this light turned on. See how much brighter that is? So much brighter. Now, my plants have a lot better chance to grow. They're getting a lot more light. And I can see everything a lot better. So, hopefully this makes a huge difference. And it was $14.99, guys. I mean, it was cheap. You can go out online and buy a light this bright for $300 or $400. And I went to Home Depot, paid $14.99, pulled a little diffuser on it, and I've probably almost at least increased the light by 2/3, literally. So shop around. Just because it's high brand and high name doesn't mean it's better than the $14.99 one. So just wanted to show you that. Now I'm finally going to get to putting these rocks in some water and show you what that looks like. Okay. So I'm going to take my rocks out of my bag. Now, you know, normally I would never dump the water from the fish store into the tank, but seeing as it's salt water and I'm gonna end up changing the water anyways, it's not a big deal. To dump the water in there. So let me get something to cut the tag off with. Now, I didn't get that much of this as of yet, because I'm not too sure on how big of a tank I'm gonna have. Plus, like I said, I spent a bunch of money I didn't want to spend a bunch more. Plus, nowadays, it used to be that people filled their tanks up with rocks, just top to bottom. But it's getting to the point where people are using less and less rocks and using their sand as more of their biological media, which in my case, I like the way that the less rocks looks in my tanks. So that's the look I'm going for. And one of these rocks is pretty cool. I don't know if you can see that. It has like this little stamp looking thing here. That's why I picked this rock. But like I said, as I get paid next week or tomorrow or whenever, and I always pick rocks that have holes in them. It's just my preference. As you can see, I don't know if you can really see, that rock has a hole in it. And that rock has a hole in it. So I just like rocks with holes in them like that. You can pick your own kind of rocks, whatever, you know, floats your boat. They're just the kind of rocks I like. So they're the kind of rocks I picked. Now, find my knife. And putting them in this tank actually serves as a kind of quarantine tank. Oh wait, there's actually the rock with the nice little stamp on it. It looks a lot better in picture, in person. But I like it, so that's why I picked it. But I'm just gonna leave them like that. Then I have some distilled water here that we're gonna pour in the tank. And then I'm going to use my Purina water filter, which eliminates 99.9% of the bacteria and heavy metals and all that good stuff, to keep filling this bucket up and keep filling this tank up. So let me do that and I'll get back to you once it's filled up. Alright guys, got my rocks in there. Got my water in there, heater in there. I got my heater turned up to 83 just to help kill off any bacteria that might be in the rocks. I got power head over here, and then I got a power head back there. And then I'll let this run for a week or two till I get paid and get some sand and some fish in it. Now the most important key here is I'm gonna cover this tank up and I'm gonna avoid it getting light. The light causes algae, so the less light I can get to this tank, the better it's gonna be. It's gonna come out with no algae issues, So I'm gonna find me something, cardboard box or something to cover this up with and let it ride. I'll check on it every couple days just to make sure the water level's good, everything's good to go, and that's it. So that's how simple it is, and I'll keep you up to date with um, more saltwater tank videos in the near future. So if you have a chance, subscribe so you don't miss any of those videos. And I thank you for watching this one, and I hope to see you on the next one. One last thing, I forgot to show you my new filter. It's a Fluval filter, 110 model. It's rated at 60 to 110 gallons, 500 gallons an hour. So it's going to be plenty to filter this tank. And at some point, I'm sure I'm gonna have to get a skimmer and all this good stuff, but for right now, my local pet store runs probably 15 of their tanks on hang-on back filters with no problems. So I'm gonna try it out, let y'all know how it goes. If it works perfectly, it definitely saves you a lot of money in this hobby as far as the saltwater tank goes. So just another thing I bought. Look for it in the near future in the videos. We'll see if it works. Thanks for watching again.